Bodily autonomy versus the right to life is a very prevalent debate in our culture today. Personally, I believe that the right to life outweighs autonomy because while bodily autonomy is a valid right, it has its limits. Basically, bodily autonomy teaches that everyone has a right to his or her own body and they can do with it what they choose, which is valid, but someone's right to their body should not override the fact that they're killing an innocent human being. Pro-choice advocates will often tell you that it's basically the same as refusing to be an organ donor because of bodily autonomy, but I would argue that that's not the same at all. One of the reasons this is different is because the parents' choices created the child, creating that dependency on the mother's own body. Honestly, the child is innocent and should not be punished just because it's unwanted. Adoption is a beautiful process that allows parents to give their children to families that really want to take care of them and have them as part of their family. I know some would say that adoption is not as great as pro-life advocates make it out to be because the mother still has to go through the risks of pregnancy. When it comes down to it, I just think that the child's right to life should precede the mother's sudden need to discard of the inconvenience growing inside of her. Don't get me wrong, I definitely care about the mothers in these situations because as we all know, pregnancy isn't always expected or planned for, but I'll always fall back on that's not the child's fault. No innocent person should be punished because they're inconvenient. Bodily autonomy argues that it goes against the mother's right to her own body, but what about the baby's own body? No one is thinking about the child in this case at all. Even though they won't admit it, pro-choice advocates are basically saying that the baby's moral value is less than the mother's moral value simply because it's younger and is inconvenient to the mother. Because we all know that if this baby were to grow up, become a mother herself, and want to abort her child, everyone would be putting her rights first rather than the baby growing inside the stomach. And they'd all put it on, she has a right to her body. Everyone wants to say my body, my choice, but honestly, whose body is being affected more, the dead baby or the mother who will have the baby in her stomach for less than a year? I'm not saying pregnancy doesn't have its risks and is always planned for. I know that's not the case, but I will always stand my ground on that the child should never be put to death for this because they ultimately had nothing to do with it.